Hello to all of my YouTube subscribers. Welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new. Make sure that you subscribe, that way you'll never miss out on another pick a card reading. I do it on my channel every single Friday. And today, I thought this would be fun, and I've gotten this, it just keeps popping up in my head for like the last week and a half, is messages from somebody that you lost touch with, that you lost contact with. Now, this can be for love life, people you've lost contact with in your love life, like your family, somebody in your family that you might have lost contact with, a loved one that has passed away, somebody you lost contact with through death. It could be a spirit you lost contact with. Whatever this is, we're going to dive in because I'm getting so many different thoughts in my head about the energy. It's just, for some of you it's love, for some of you it's a spirit, for some of you it's a loved one that passed away. It's so many things that are coming in. So we're going to dive in, and I'm going to have you pick a pile number or a charm. So pile number 1, or the genie bottle. How freaking cute is that? Pile number 2, the heart. Pile number 3, the Palo Santo. So which one calls out at you? Which one is jumping out at you? And while you guys are choosing this, I do want to let you know that I do weekly readings, weekly reading predictions on my Patreon. So if you guys are a member, and we have a lot of fun there. I teach so many spells. It's a lot of fun there. So if you guys are interested, head over to Patreon and join us over there. Join me over there. But with that being said, let's dive in to this energy that you have lost connection with and what they have to say. For pile number 1, or everybody that picked the genie bottle, there's a very majestic energy to your reading. So the person that you have lost touch with, I feel like wishes to grant you a wish. I have not seen all the cards yet. I just shuffled them. So let's get into your reading. Surrender to inner peace. So the person that you have lost touch with would like to see you cultivate inner peace within yourself. They want to see you at peace within yourself and just calmer, more gentle, a little bit more caring and kind and attentive and nourishing. And also to surrender some kind of defensiveness. So, where in your life do you get really reactive? Just not even thinking about it, and you just instantly get reactive. Where is that? And why is that? The person, the energy that is, the energy that I'm picking up for you, pile number 1, that you have lost connection with, it's a spirit, it's an ancestor. It's like somebody that has passed on, somebody that has passed away. And what they would like to tell you is to stop being so defensive in your life. Cultivate more inner peace. I feel like what they see is, what they're kind of trying to show me about you is that you are very hectic, busy, chaotic. I don't want to say crazy, but crazy. And busy, go. And also a lot of you guys, I also feel like have lost purpose. And so this energy that you have lost connection with, you really did not lose connection with. They're there. It's just you got to tap in, and you need to surrender your defensiveness. First thing, there's a huge message for a lot of you that just react way too quickly. You speak before you think, you react before you think. And so that's why this inner peace message is here, so that you can take a step back, and then when you think things through, you can approach the situation with more power, more clarity. And if you need to be more seductive, more charming, if you need to do a spell before you approach the situation, just understand that it's not okay to just react so quickly without thinking things through. I feel like that's a huge message from this person. I don't want to say person, I want to say energy, because I feel like it's a spirit, like it's an ancestor or somebody that passed away. And they're like, hey, maybe in your relationship with this person that passed away, there was a lot of defensiveness from you, and they see it in you still today. And they're trying to say, listen, like, remember how it was with us. Let's try to get some peace in your heart right now. And a huge thing right now that I see for you guys is that this spirit might be a family member. It might be somebody you considered as family, or an actual blood family member. And they're just kind of trying to tell you, don't be so harsh. Don't be so hard. And also, like, your goals, your desires, your dreams, put them out there. Put them out there. And the only way that they know you will put them out there is if you stop being so busy and stop being so defensive. You need to do something where it makes you feel peaceful. So what is that for you? They're asking you, what is that for you? For me, what makes me feel peaceful is like painting, creating oils for my shop. I love artwork. I love creating. I love just redecorating something I got from a thrift store for like 2 cents. Like, that's my passion right now. I love it, and it just makes me feel so alive. And what is it for you that makes you feel like that makes you feel so alive, that you're passionate about it, you're excited about it, it brings fun back into your life? Your ancestors, this energy that has passed away, is asking you to give up that very toxic masculinity that you have put up, where you are a go getter. You work, and everything is work, and everything is money, everything is financial, everything's about the house. But what about love? What about family? What about bond? What about connection? What about conversations? What about just bonding, right? So I feel like that's a huge message for a lot of you. Now, we also have here, be willing to express love. Express love to receive love. I feel like some of you may be dealing with something in your love life, or, in a relationship with somebody that is still alive, where it's struggling. And so here, what this energy is trying to tell you is express your love. Sometimes we wait for the other person to express their love to us before we feel like we're safe enough to express it back. It's like a guard up, like, if they don't say it, I'm not going to say it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of you are stuck in this. And what I want to say is, it's okay to take that risk. And I don't want to say risk. For you, it's a risk because you think that, like, if you profess your love to somebody, whoever this is, that they'll reject you, or they'll be like, why are you acting weird, or this or that or that. No, that's what I'm talking about when I say risk. And I feel like it's a due time to let somebody in your life know how much you love them, how much you care about them, what they did for you, what they've taught you. Just have that conversation with somebody. And I feel like this is a message from just somebody beyond our world for you. We also have here divination, and it says, take a breath, take it twice. Insightful reflections are guided by light. Very interesting. So I feel like, when you do have this conversation with this person, and I really do feel like you will, and I see the number 4 a lot in your reading. And so what was I going to say? I totally forgot. I feel like within the next 4 weeks, that's what I was going to say. 4 weeks. 4 weeks, you're going to have a conversation with somebody. And this conversation is going to be very different than previous conversations you've had with this person, because you would put up your defensiveness and you would not be at peace when you presented yourself into this conversation. You would be probably angry or upset or frustrated. But some spirit here, there's an ancestral family spirit that is going to help you kind of bond this relationship back up. And the divination card came up, and so I feel like it's very important for you to put your intention out there. Whoever this is that you're going to have a conversation with, I feel like a lot of you know who that is, and just know that you are guided by your ancestors, or this energy that has passed away. They're very near you, and they're helping you and they're guiding you. And if you do something, like before you have this conversation, if you put a dab of honey in your tongue, everything you say will be sweet. So like, you know what I'm saying? You can do these little remedies, these little things. Or before you have the conversation, you can light white candle with your name and their name, so that everything in this conversation is pure, true to heart, and safe, and just innocent, and just, understanding and blissful and just godlike. So you can do something like that. Now, the last 3 cards that I have here, look, 4 again. This is the 4 of Cups, okay? And then we have Strength card. Interesting. And then we have the Queen of Wands. So these 3 cards right now, let me zoom you in. It's telling me that some of you were really, really bored. Like, just, you guys have been bored and paying attention to this empty cup. And this empty cup is about to be filled with this conversation that you're about to have. And a lot of you, you're going to be working through like a lot of past trauma and a lot of just past misunderstandings and arguments and stuff like that you've had. You're taming it instead of letting it rule you, affect you, upset you, frustrate you, depress you. You are taking control of those things. And then we have the Queen of Wands. There's something new blooming in your life very, very soon. And I feel like this energy that has passed on, it's near you, it's around you, it's giving you strength, it's trying to point you and guide you into a direction. Do you see? It's trying to point you and guide you into a direction. You see that? So a lot of you, I feel like, pay attention to, there's a few things. Pay attention to birds, dogs, cats, and shells, seashells. These are going to be messages from this energy that has passed on and that is still near you. So, they might be communicating with you through these kinds of things. And I think that's where the divination comes from. Also, another message that I see is you're allowed to bloom. You are allowed to seed. You are allowed to have different goals and desires at one time. You are allowed to be happy. You are allowed to have good skin. You are allowed to have money. These are messages from this energy. And I get all of that from this Queen of Wands card. You are allowed to be like a queen, sit on a throne, beautiful pillows, beautiful mattress. Like, they want something with mattress and pillows for you to do. There's so many things you could do. You can spell them. You could do rituals on them. You can clean them. You can go buy a new one. You can flip them. Like, whatever you need to do with your mattress or your pillows, go ahead and do that. And for a lot of you, I feel like they're also asking for you to, if you do eat seafood, they're asking you to incorporate more seafood into your diet. And these are going to be the messages from a loved one that's passed on. That was pretty much a lot of what I got. And the reason that you picked this charm right here is telling me they want to grant you a wish, but you gotta surrender this defensiveness you have to gain your peace inside yourself, so you know what your wish truly is. They want to see you have your wish. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Bye. For everybody that picked pile number 2, or the heart, let's go ahead and see. I haven't really seen the cards, so let's see what comes up for you. A message from somebody that you have lost touch with. It seems like there is this message for you to just kind of let this go. Let it go. This connection that you've lost touch with. I feel like you've done everything that you could do. And it's time for you to kind of just put it in Spirit's hands. Like effortlessness. Look at both of these cards. They're telling you just let it go. Just stop pushing so hard with this connection, with this relationship, with this specific bond. You're losing your art of living. You are, taking away from you enjoying your life by pursuing this constantly. Now, this could be anybody. This could be a lover. This could be a mom. This could be a dad. This could be, somebody you're really, really close with, and you're trying really, really hard, but you've done everything you can. And I feel like the message from them might also be like, this person is trying so hard. This person is trying so much for me, and either they feel like they don't deserve your energy, your loyalty, your trust, your friendship, your connection, your bond, or it's that they're very ashamed of something that they did to you where the connection was lost. And the message right now from them, I feel like it's kind of like, stop pushing so hard. Let me kind of deal with the guilt and the shame and the embarrassment of what I did to you. I get that a lot. And also there's a few other cards here, and this one right here is crystals and herbs. And it's funny that you picked this resin. So these are going to be up in my shop very, very soon. These are resin hearts, and they contain oud oil. They contain crystals, resins, herbs, oils. It's a very magical little piece that we created, and I'm so proud of it. And it's just for luck in every aspect of your life. And if you look up the benefits of oud, I have some videos, and it's such a divine, godly oil. It's amazing. It's beautiful, and it helps you to manifest the things that you want. It helps you clear the roads and open the roads. And in this case, I feel like it is it's a message for you to work with crystals and herbs. And I mean, what it says in the card here is, oh, what medicine, what sacredness to behold, a dash of healing straight from mother's home. So there's a few spells that I do have on my channel where I teach you, like, cleansing spell, cleansing relationship, especially on my Patreon. If you guys are on my Patreon, I have much more things like that over there. But it just seems like this relationship needs a little bit of a cleansing, but don't push too hard. Don't push too hard. Maybe burn some sage around you, burn some sage around a photo of both of you, but don't push hard, because I feel like they're dealing with something, and in their own time, they're going to come to you. When they are done dealing with their guilt or their shame or embarrassment or whatever they're dealing with over this situation that made you guys split anyways. And remember, this is not just partnership like lovers. This could be for any kind of relationship. There's a message here for you to have faith. Okay. Look at all the butterflies in this image. It's telling me that if you just surrender yourself to Spirit, the caterpillar automatically, and it blows my mind. I have caterpillars in my garden, and every time I look at them in their different stages, it blows my mind. It's like, oh my God, I don't even know what to say. But it's these different phases, and these different phases happen in relationships too. So I feel like, the message from this person that you lost contact with is there's just different phases of life right now going on for the both of you. Maybe in this phase you guys cannot like contact, or for whatever reason. But the message here is everything is in its phase. Have faith. The caterpillar goes into its cocoon and it just has faith that that's what it's supposed to do, and that it will come out the other end somehow, right? Like, they just know. It's so funny. And especially, like, even with cats, like when I got my cat Sharabi, even when she was like just probably like 4 or 5 weeks, as soon as she smelled the litter, she knew to go in there. Like, they just know. Nobody taught her. I didn't teach her. She didn't even have her mom. She was a rescue. Oh my God, it's so insane how they just know. Nature just knows. So, you know, I feel like this message from this person that you've lost contact with is they're just trying to kind of deal with their own stuff. And the message for you from the cards is just to let this happen naturally on its own. This relationship still has more things to be experienced. Like, so it's not over. It's just you got to give it a little bit of time. You need to give that person a little bit of time, because I do feel like they hurt you and they are sorry, and it just needs a little bit more time for both of you to work it out on both of your ends. New love. We have embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth. So this person, I feel like, also might be wanting for you to focus more on the things in your life that you need to prioritize. This person might have wanted you to be a little bit more responsible. This person might have wanted you to be a little bit more courageous, more bold, show a little bit more of your willpower, show a little bit more of your strength. You know, the strength in your words. I feel like somebody here wanted you to speak up a little bit more. And so you're both kind of working on both of your, I don't want to say issues, but you're just both working on some of your shadow aspects. And I feel like yours is something where it has to do with you were not speaking up properly, and theirs is some way that they may have hurt you that you're still trying to overcome, and they're even still trying to overcome. Maybe some harsh words were said, maybe like mistrust, like breaking of trust. Who knows what this was, because this is a collective reading. Which, by the way, if you guys want to book a personal reading, we can go more into this. Just email me and we'll go from there. But the next card that comes up for you is the beauty ritual card. So there's an energy here where you need to pay more attention to yourself. And I feel like it's something that this person that you've lost connection with, lost contact with, they want you to pay more attention to yourself. They want you to take care of yourself, your health, your skin, your nails, your hair, your toes, your body, your mental health, everything. They want you to feel beautiful in everything that you do and everything that you are. And somehow they're stepping back because they feel like they might be coming in the way, or that they might have hurt you, or that you might be so mad at them that they don't even want to approach you. But they want you to concentrate and focus so much more on your body, your skin, your vessel, your health. And another thing here is I feel like a lot of you guys are very cautious, very guarded. This card right here, it says, "This is my house, stained by the very blood flowing through its walls, covered in a veil of delicious prayers, yet deadly to those who dare lift its hidden." So what this is telling me is that this person that you lost contact with, there was aspects of yourself that they wanted to know more about you, from you. They wanted to know more about you. They wanted to know more about your story. They wanted to know more about how you feel, what you believe, what you value, like whatever it was. They wanted to know something more about you, but you did not let your defenses and your guard down enough to show that to them. And I think that was a huge part of this relationship kind of diminishing or going awry, like going stray, so they really want you to be happy. They want you to take care of yourself. They want you to adorn yourself. They want you to decorate yourself, to treat yourself, to spoil yourself, to find a new love connection with yourself. And as soon as you do that, I'm saying this relationship is going to mend. And then we have 2 more cards here. We have the 8 of Swords. This is a card where it's kind of like you are becoming your own enemy in this relationship here. Whatever this is. This could be mom, dad, mom, sister, mom, it could be a sibling, it could be a friend, it could be whoever, a lover, whoever this is. You know, the messages are collective, so it's kind of generic. But it's kind of like you are putting yourself in this situation because you are so guarded. I would really, 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 really recommend that you guys go watch pile number 1. There is a message of defensiveness in there, and you guys might have some messages in there for you. But this is a card like you can get out of this situation. You can get out of this feeling like, you know, you were betrayed and you were trapped, or you were trying way too hard, and I can see you were, but just know, just let it all, just don't be so defensive. Go watch pile number 1. There's so many messages in there for you, I feel like, and pay attention to yourself, your body, your hair, your nails, your practice, your craft, your hobbies, what makes you happy. And that's kind of what's needed from you at this point, from the universe, from the spirits. But it's also what's needed from you, from this person that you have lost contact with. They want you to do this. And the last card right here is Temperance. So for a lot of you, this could be a lover, this could be a partner that you lost contact with, and they just really, really want you to be happy. And when you cultivate this happiness within yourself, you enter a different phase of, like the butterfly goes from the caterpillar to the cocoon to the butterfly, right? So you're entering these different phases, and as soon as you enter the phase of where you love yourself and pay attention to yourself, your body, your hair, your nails, skin, like I was saying, and stop pushing so hard, just watch what happens. The universe kind of balance your energy out. For a lot of you, I do feel like you are in the LGBTQ community, and you may be suffering from maybe a friendship that went stray from, maybe speaking your truth or something like that. And now they're kind of, and you pushed really hard to make it work, and now they're kind of coming around and being like, damn, I really respect that and I really like that, and they're taking care of themselves so much, and they're paying attention to their life and their self and their health and their mental health. You know what I'm saying? So this is all that I saw. There were messages from somebody that you lost contact with, but this person, I feel like you're going to connect back with them as soon as these phases of both of your journeys are over, and you guys are going to connect back. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Book a reading with me if you guys want to go more in depth, and I'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye. Everybody that picked pile number 3, or the Palo Santo stick, let's get into your reading about a message from somebody that you have lost touch with. So I haven't really seen the cards. I kind of just shuffled them. But let's get into it and start your reading. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. Okay, so somebody that you lost in contact with, somebody that you lost touch with, it seems like a huge reason was because they were draining your energy. They were somehow messing with your mind. They were messing with your energy, your aura, and they were just putting thoughts in your head, seeds in your head. They were very, very much in your head. Now, you are, I feel like, look at the colors of these cards, by the way. So pretty. And very very flowy, right? Hence, flow like water. You're a free spirit. You like to do things your own way. You like to kind of follow things outside the grain. You like to follow things that are kind of different, And so I feel like you did let this person get in your head. This could be a mom, this could be a dad, this could be a sibling, a friend, a coworker, boss, whoever this was. They were, I feel like, a little jealous of your ideas and the way that you present yourself, the way you look, the way you dress, the way you do your hair, your makeup, the way you just overall present yourself. It just seemed like this other person that you lost contact with, they were jealous a little bit. And they also, you were close with them too. And, they were more, follow the rules, maybe a little bit more religious. And you were more like, I just want to follow my own path. I just want to flow however my spirit asks me to flow. Now, a message from this person, I think that they kind of want you to slow down. I feel like one of the reasons that this relationship, this connection, this bond went weary is because you scared them in your pursuit of your life, the way you live your life, the way you pursue your life, the way that you go about your life and your daily routines, kind of scared them. They want you to slow down. You don't want to slow down. You just want to flow with whatever you want to flow with. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I do feel like specific people come into your life for specific reasons. And this message from this specific person is they would like you to slow down a little bit so that you don't neglect important relationships in your life. I do feel like you still consider this an important relationship. You guys don't talk anymore. And you constantly think about each other, worry about each other. And this relationship somehow is very, very protected. Very protected. And it will be coming back together. But it just feels like there's these two different energies where their energy is very strict, routine, this, and this. And yours is more like, I'm just going to do what I want. I'm just going to kind of flow with spirit. And I feel like you're very responsible and you're very articulate and you're very organized and everything like that. You are. But at the same time, you also have this need and this passion for just something spontaneous and fun and just to flow with your spirit. One day you're like, I want to just go to the park today. I'm going to go to the park and sit there and have some coffee. And I feel like for a lot of people, their lifestyle doesn't have that. And so there was a clash of lifestyle, clash of routine with this bond that went weary. And then we also have here elements. So remember to feel the warmth pulsing through her womb. You are a child of mother. True harmony awaits you. So right now I feel like there was something in this relationship, this bond that went sour, that was there was something here that was not nurtured. So every single bond is different. Some people love to, in a bond, they love to joke about each other. They will make fun of each other. They will prank each other. That's their bond. That's the way they connect and love each other. Some people, they conversate. They talk. That's how they bond and connect with each other. Some people, they cook together. That's how they bond. Some people, they play basketball together. That's how they bond and connect with each other. So I feel like the bond that was in between this person, them and you too, I feel like that you just feel like the bond was not nurtured enough. Whatever you bonded on in the beginning, it kind of either you stopped doing that or you lost or you got bored of it or something. It was a bond. You guys bonded on something and then you lost touch of that bond over whatever that was. Did you guys go out to a restaurant, to a happy hour? Did you guys go shooting at a range? Did you guys go bowling? What was it? What did you bond over? I feel like that bond was not nurtured. That there's oh my god, there's so many things going in my head right now. There's a tattoo that I have on my foot and it says, respond to every call that excites your spirit. So when you bond with another person over something that excited the both of you, that bond is going to prioritize itself over all the other bonds in your life. And I'm not kidding you, just try, and you guys, if you ever did something exciting with another person, especially if it was your partner, your mom, your dad, your brother, your sibling, your best friend, you guys create this bond because there's adrenaline rush, and like you experience something beautiful or scary or whatever it is together. So I feel like there was this bond, but you kind of lost touch with the bond, and it made the connection go kind of boring. You know, when you bond like that in the beginning, and then the relationship gets a little like you still want that adrenaline rush, right? You still want to bond like that and stuff. So you usually want to do those kind of scary things, those adrenaline things with that same person. And so sometimes maybe they got busy, maybe you got busy, or maybe they lost interest in those things, or you lost interest in those things. And so there was like a slowdown of that adrenaline here. But that it was meant to be. All relationships, that's where you find out that the relationship is hardy, sturdy, and forever and genuine and all that stuff, is when the things slow down. Honeymoon phases slow down, you know, the adrenaline, the excitement, it slows down, and then you get deeper and deeper into deeper things. And so I feel like maybe in this relationship, either you or them did not allow themselves to get deeper. And they want to. I'm not sure if you want to. I feel like you do. You definitely do. But they want to too. They want to get deeper in this relationship too. And I'll show you a spell to do right after, so that you guys can kind of call that person back. If this is meant to be a relationship that will flow naturally. And I truly believe it is. So the next card is Surrender to Miracles. Look at the colors of your cards. This is such a good card, and it says be open to miracles occurring. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. This relationship, it seems like there's a lot of fun involved in it, but it needed to slow down. For a lot of you, it needed to slow down. It was just kind of getting too wild, too crazy, too, spontaneous. So it needed to kind of slow down. But two dolphins are very loyal to each other. And so I feel like there's a lot of, very, very soon for a lot of you guys, during the next full moon, I feel like even close to this next full moon we're going to have in August 11th, there's so much energy where both of you guys are healing the things that actually made this relationship go south, and you guys still have a loyalty to each other, but it's just a matter of both of you healing yourself before you can come back together. Now, the next card we have is All Hallows Eve, and it says, call upon the voices that stir your senses through the night. Cast an unforgiven howl as you stomp your might through the ground. So this card right here is telling me, do you guys notice the hair and the hair and the hair and the hair? Lots of energy about hair. So this could be like a motherly figure or feminine figure for some of you. But the message here is to speak up. Let it be known how you feel. Okay, and I want you guys to do this either with a therapist, a friend, or like journal about it. Speak about what the breaking of this relationship did to you. And then speak about like whatever you feel. Everybody's different. But there's a message for you to just flow like water. Just let it flow. Get it out. And get it out. It's tangled up in your hair right now. Get it out. Let it flow. Because this relationship needs it. And I do feel like both of you guys are going to reconcile and come back together. So I would recommend you guys go watch pile number 2. There's some messages in pile number 2 for you. But the last 3 cards here, the Devil. So this card is telling me that a lot of you guys, the reason this relationship broke is because something, maybe you thought that other people were jealous. Maybe there was evil eyes on it. Or maybe that person did something that you thought was so taboo, or you did something that that person thought was so wrong, and the relationship went sour. And so this is a card to remind you to be open-minded, that everybody's different, and what is more important, your connection with this person, or like something that they did that like maybe you, in your belief, in your mind, thought was bad, but in their mind was good. Like, you know, what the first freaking thing that comes in my mind is anal. Like, some people are like, it's so taboo, it's so bad, and all that stuff. And then for some people, it's like they love it. The orgasms, the nerve endings in your ass is like amazing. Now for me, I'm deathly afraid of anal play or anal. Like, so for me, and that comes from my upbringing and stuff like that. So you probably will find more information about stuff like this on my OnlyFans, but I thought that was the best example. Like, everybody's belief systems are different. Some things to some people are taboo, some things to some people are not. And I feel like maybe this relationship kind of went like weary because there was something about beliefs and how like you didn't agree with theirs or they didn't agree with yours, and it was like just a no. But it's coming back together because there's so much open-mindedness now. There's healing, there's wisdom here, and this connection was a very good, loyal connection. And it's just that I think beliefs came into it, and like society came into it, a status and stuff like that came into it, and kind of tore it apart a little bit. Now we also have here Seven of Cups, distractions. Again, like, you know, thinking like, is that a good person because they smoke? Is that a good person because she drinks? Is she a good person because she's so like flirty? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like judging. There's this a message, you lost connection with this person over some sort of judging, and now your mindset or their mindset is different. And then the last card that comes up is the Knight of Chalices, and this is like somebody about to like propose themselves to you, to somebody that's coming to you, to like come to you with something they need to say, something they need to get off their chest, or a proposal, or an opportunity even. So this relationship, this bond, it had its time apart. It's coming back together, I would say, in about 7 to 9 weeks. You will see either they reach out to you or you will feel the need to reach out to them. And the last thing I want to do is a little spell for you guys. If you have a Palo Santo, I want you to write their name on the bottom and then your name on top. If you have their birth date and your birth date as well, you can write that too. And then you burn this entire Palo Santo and then you blow the ashes out into the wind. And so it just helps to heal the relationship. So that's going to be it. If you guys want to book a personal reading with me, let me know. And I have my email in the comment section, the description section down below, so you guys can email me there. That's my only email. And we can go from there for the readings. I'm having a lot of fun doing your guys' readings. And yeah, I can't wait to talk to you guys. And I hope you liked this reading. And I'll talk to you very, very soon.